Hi. Hi.
Good morning.
Morning. It's magandang umaga.
Maganda adaga.
It's magandang umaga. Umaga. Okay. This we have 6 classes left. Okay. After this, we're going to have 5. Our class is nearly ending. Okay. And we are done for all the listening skills test. But I found out that there are slides for the reading and writing that we didn't studied yet. So we will be doing the reading and writing.
Tôm em chọn.
Okay?
Okay. Sao em
Reading and
bây
writing,
giờ cho chị ăn á.
but
Bây giờ cho chị tiền đâu.
this
Em
word
có nhớ.
see. Okay? This word is
Không cần á. Nhớ.
appointment. It is like if you want to go to a doctor, if the doctor has many clients or many patients, so you're going to have or to book for an appointment so that you can have, hello? Okay, Olivia, can you read the first word?
Appointment.
Okay. You know what is appointment?
Yes.
Okay, what is it? It means that okay.
Assign a job to role to someone. The process by which people are appointed to inquiries appears wholly open, raising the suspicion
Mhm.
that politicians appoint people who give them the result they want.
Okay, so another meaning of the word appointment is it is an arrangement to meet someone, okay, at a particular time and place. Example is the doctor, okay. If that doctor has many patients, so we're going to have an appointment first so that the doctor will give you his free time and That is called the appointment. Okay. Now, second word is traffic lights. I know you know this. Traffic lights, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about the check?
Um, check.
Huh?
Mới sáng chưa ăn nhiều. Để đưa một cây con. Để đưa một cây. Um, check is I don't know what is check.
Okay. Uh, check is this is from a bank. Okay, this is a document from the bank in which you can use this to pay. Most businessmen uses check. This is another way of paying instead of having a cash or a money. You are going to pay a check. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Check. Right? Can you see into wait. Okay, can you see it? Oh, this is an example of a check. If you don't have money or cash to pay, if that establishment accepts payment like
Ăn ba
check,
cây một.
you can pay them using your check. Okay, this is issued from the bank. Okay, another word is credit card. Do you know what is credit card?
Yes.
Okay, and insurance.
Yes too.
All right, information and waitress. Okay, let's continue to the next slide. Let's have a practice test for part one. Okay, notice from A to H. Okay, what does it say from 1 to 5? Let's have the example here. You do not to pay here. Okay, that's letter E because it's from the City College which has free that offers free haircuts by student hairdressers. Okay, let's continue to the next slide. Here it is. Look at 1 to 5 and find the best meaning from A to F. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, for number 1, if you need a job by telephoning this number. Okay, where is it?
Dean.
Okay, number 2. Number 3, sometimes you don't have to book here. Okay, take your time.
I think I finished.
Okay, for the number one, you said if you need a job by telephoning this number, you just go to letter G, Harry's Food Farm, summer job for students, cash paid for all jobs. Number one, you choose letter G, right? Or letter G. Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. If you need a job by telephoning this number, you will go to, oh, it's letter D. Okay, is your
Okay.
answer letter D?
Yes.
Right. Now for number two, you should pay with cash. Your answer is
My answer is G.
D. Wanted cleaner wanted will pay £6 per hour. Just call 334-456. Okay, you should pay with cash because the correct answer is letter B. Okay, look at the letter B. We do not take traveler's checks or credit cards. Okay, that's why you should pay with cash. All right. For number three, sometimes you don't have to book. Okay, what is your answer? Sometimes you don't have to book. Like if you are traveling. Okay, appointments are not always needed. That is correct to letter A. Now for number four, your answer is letter C. If you find what this person is looking for, you will get some money. Okay, it means that if you find what is that person is looking for, like for example, look at in the letter H, okay? Lost gold watch. £50 for its safe return. Okay, just call the phone number 619342. Okay, if you find what this person is looking for, you will get some money. Okay, that is in the letter H because if you find his watch, you're going to have a reward. Okay, that's what it means. For the number five, this shop has lower prices than the other shop. It's letter F. Okay, this is crystals. Our watches are cheapest in town. How many correct answers do you got? One. Hmm. Okay. Okay, now let's continue to the next slide. Let's go to part two. Okay. Read the sentences about playing a sport. Choose the best word from A, B, C for each space for question 6 to 10. Okay. The example here, Gloria Blanc playing sport very much. The answer here is letter C. All right. She likes playing sport very much. Okay, let's continue to the activity from 6 to 10. I'll give you time to answer all those questions. Take your time.
Okay, I'm finished.
Okay, let's try to check your answers. Gloria thinks football is the most blank sport she plays. Okay. Your answer is letter A. Is the most favorite sport she plays. And looking at the sentence, by the word the most, okay? Gloria thinks the most, it's letter B, okay? The most interesting sport she plays is football, meaning she tried different sports, but football is the most interesting game for her. Okay, that's the sentence. Now for number 7, when Gloria plays, she blank about everything else and just thinks about, close the door, David. Football. Gloria plays, when Gloria plays, she forgets. All right, that's correct. For number 8, after school, Gloria blank on her football boots and played with her friends. The answer is changes. After school, Gloria changes on her football boots and play with her friends. Okay. Number 9, when Gloria is older, she hopes she can blank some money from playing football. It's earn, okay? The word take is different from if you want to earn some money, okay? Number 10, one day Gloria wants to play football for her group in the World Cup. Okay, it's country, okay, because she's talking about the World Cup. In this activity, you only got 2 correct answers. Okay, let's proceed to the next slide for the part 3. Tips, you should read and understand the question first before giving your answers, okay? Here, for the part 3, 11 to 15, mark questions 11 to 15 with A, B, or C on your answer sheet. Example here is asking, how old are you? The answer should be the correct form of your age, which is the example 16. Okay, now let's go to 11 to 15 activity. Read the sentences first and understand it carefully before giving your answer. Okay, take your time.
Okay, I finished.
Okay, now let's check if all your answers are correct. Okay, can you read the number 11?
Yes. Hello. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0.
Okay, I'd like to speak to John, please. Number 12.
I'm going to have a party today.
Who will come? Number 13.
What do I do at the traffic light?
Turn left. Number 14.
I'll take rates, please.
Okay, would you like a bag? Number
What color?
15. All right, we can't decide. Okay, for this activity, you get a score of 3 over 5. Okay, quite bad. Now let's continue to question 16 to 20. Look at each sentences and give the right answer from A to H. Take your time. Excuse me for a minute. I'm going to get a water.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you time to review your answers. Review your answer first before we're going to check if those are all correct. Okay, now let's read the sentences based on your answer. Okay, you are going to read the numbers, the sentence from Claire, and I'm going to read your answers. Okay, let's start from the example. Read the sentences from Claire.
Is this car yours, Frank?
All right. It's not mine, it's Dad's.
Can you drive it?
Can you drive it? I can, but I need more practice.
Oh, I'd like to learn too. Then I can get a car.
Well, why don't you?
Lessons are expensive. And then there's insurance and petrol too. Mom says I can learn next year.
That's good. I'm going out in our car now. Do you want to come?
I'd love to. Where are you going to go?
Not far. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
But who's going to drive? It's dangerous if you are.
Don't worry, my dad will come there. Okay, you got 2 mistakes here for 16 to 20. I guess we're going to, the remaining classes, we're going to focus on reading and writing. Okay, for the part 4, let's proceed. Just look at the sentences and we're going to write, to answer if the sentences are right or wrong, okay? But first, we're going to read this forest fire report. Okay, can you start reading this part here? Okay.
Murphy reads the late news on British television at 11 o'clock each evening. This is a good time for a news program because we can report the early news from America and the late news from Europe. I still arrive home before midnight because the journey from the television center to my home in the north, London, only takes 6 minutes. My family are all asleep when I get in, but I usually make a drink of hot milk and read a book for about an hour.
Okay. I always get up to have breakfast with my 3 children before they catch the school bus. Then I take the newspapers and go back to bed for a short time. Later on, I go for a swim. Newsreaders spend too much sitting down. I sometimes go running. I've done the London Marathon twice. That's a race over 40 kilometers. I finished each time, but I wasn't among the first. I start work after lunch at 2 o'clock when I go to my office. The rest of the day I spent planning the program, but I always try to go home for an hour to see my children before they go to bed. Okay, let's have the activity here in the next slide. The example here, the late news begins at 11 o'clock. Is it right, wrong, or just insane? Based on the passage that you read, The late news begins at 11 o'clock is right. All right. Now you answered the question 22, 23, 24 until 25.
Wait, I will find a picture of that paragraph. So wait me 2 minutes.
Okay, let's read. I'll give you time to read again the passage and then. Okay, here it is. Read it again and remember some important figures.
You don't need to do that. I have a picture of this. So
Okay, that's much better. Okay, let's check. For 21, Sean Murphy lives in London is. Wait. Is right. Okay, number 2. Sean's wife gives him a hot drink when he arrives after school. Okay, can you go back to the passage and find if that is the answer is correct? What does his wife gives him? Wait. Oh, but I usually make a hot milk and read book for an hour. So therefore, 22 is wrong. His wife doesn't give him a hot drink. Okay, 23. Sean takes his children to school in the morning is wrong. Okay, from 21 to 23, you got one mistake. Now let's continue to 24 to 27.
wait me.
Okay, take your time.
Little friend. finished.
Okay, let's check out if all your answers are correct. Now, 24, can you read the number 24?
Shins likes to go swimming with his colleagues from
Okay, it's colleagues. Okay, Sean likes to go swimming with his colleagues from work is, okay, let's check this word likes to go swimming with his colleagues from work. It doesn't say. Okay, that's correct. Sean has won the London Marathon is wrong. Okay, Sean working day begins in the afternoon. Okay, can you check in the passage if that is correct? Working, like, find the word working day and it begins in the afternoon.
it is after lunch at 2 o'clock.
All right, so that is in the afternoon. So that the answer is right. Okay, for 27, Shan usually leaves the office for an hour during the evening is right. Okay, can you check if that is correct? Look at those underlined words and verify it to the passage.
Is I need to check it.
All right.
It's but I try to go home for an hour. Try.
Okay, so she usually lives in the office for an hour during the evening is right. Okay, now let's continue to part 5, and that is about the London's Tower Bridge. Now for questions 28 to 35, you're going to mark A, B, C on your answer sheet, and this is the, can you see the blanks here in the passage? We're going to put the right answers on that blank part from A, B, or C, okay? Let's check those choices. For the example, many tourists have visited Tower Bridge. It is the only bridge over the River Thames that can open and, okay, let's check. Oh, I think it's hard to do this, to do it like this. I'm going to share two screen, okay? Wait. Or can you look at the passage and answer it first from 21 to 35?
I have this slide.
Okay, so look at the slide and then select your answer here, okay? I'll give you time to answer the activity. Okay, I'm going to take note your answer first. 28, it's B. 29, C. 38, 31, B. 32, C. 33B, 34A, and 35 is C. Okay, let's check first if those answers are correct, and then we're going to read the passage. Okay, B, C, A, B, C, B, A. Oh, number 35 is letter B. Let's check. Okay, let's go back to the passage first and read using the right form of those words. Okay, now let's try to answer them all using your answers. Okay, okay. Many tourists have visited Tower Bridge. It is the only bridge over the River Thames that can open, and your answer is?
Oh, I was clear the answer.
Okay, wait. Your answer here is B, is let. Letter C is still. Letter A is much. Okay, I'm going to write it on the slide. Okay, don't worry. Had in when. Okay, I get it. I get your answers now. Okay, I'm going to write it on the passage. This is have. Oh, 28 is let. 29 still. 30 is much. Oh, 31 had. 32 went. 33. Oh, oh, excuse me. This is when and this is. Wait. Excuse me. 35. It should be each. Okay. Now read the passage using the right answer for each blanks. Okay, can you read the story of the London Tower Bridge now with the correct answers on the blank? You are muted. I can't hear you. Okay.
It is the only bridge over the River Thames that can open and let ships pass under it. Tower Bridge was built in 1894 and still used the same machines to lift up to half of the bridge. In early times, the river was much busier than now, and the bridge had to open over 1,000 times a year. Today, it only opens twice a week.
All right.
And
Okay. Wait. This is read as 1894. Okay.
okay,
1894, and this is busier. Busier.
busier.
All right, it's busier. Okay, now I will continue to read it for you. In 1952, a big red bus was in the middle of the bridge when it started to open. The driver only just got to the other side on time. Of course, now there are lights on each end and the traffic must wait for them to go green. Okay, for 28 to 35, 2, 4, 6, 8. You got a score of 7, oh no, 7 over 8 because in the number 35, your answer is letter C, but the correct answer here is letter B, okay? At least your mistake has listened from 3 to 2 and then it became 1. Okay, now let's proceed to the next slide in the part 6. Okay, questions 36 to 40. You're going to choose your answer on the right side. Look at the example. If you go on camping holiday, you may sleep in this. It's tent. Okay? Now look at the questions from 36 to 40.
Can you suggestion is the sentence, the final sentence?
Okay, now let's check first the 36 to 39. This is where you lie in the sand and go swimming. All right, it's on the beach. You can pack all your heavy clothes in this, of course, in the suitcase. Without this, you cannot go to some countries, of course. Passport. Now, for 39, this is what you use to dry yourself after you go swimming is towel. Now, for number 40, can you read to number 40?
You need to put a stamp on this to send it to a friend.
All right, it's a postcard. All right, it's okay. Okay, it's time already, and we will continue this on Tuesday. Okay, we will have a topic about reading and writing. Okay, because this part you are struggling. Okay, so good job, Olivia. I hope on our next class you can have your scores perfect. Okay, so thank you for your time for today and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Take care.